Welcome, YouTube, to more of Among the Whispers Provocation. We're going to continue what we started last week, where the tutorial was almost defeated us because it was needlessly complicated. And let me pin this message over here, and we are good to go. Not barely first. Croissant.
Time to investigate at Magnificent Drive.
It's probably going to repeat what it said last time, because I did like redo the thing again. I think what I'm going to do though, settings, I don't want the time thing on because the time thing is going to mess it up. I don't know if very high is going to work it out. Let's just switch it to high. Timed investigations. I don't want timed investigations. I'm not good enough for it to be timed yet. I want to figure it out. We can work on time later. Let's figure out how it is. All right. Second floor, art room. Figured that out. I remember where the art room was because I went to the wrong room last time because I looked at the wrong thing. So, art room is going to be second floor, not the first floor. Can be easily done. I'm doing good, Croissant. Well, how are you doing? How are you doing?
I need to remember to turn my phone off before investigating. Hello?
Hey, sorry to bother you this late.
No worries. I'm surprised you're still up.
you're hilarious.
What? I thought at a certain age you went to bed early.
Come on, I'm a paranormal investigator. Anyways, I wanted to chat with you about a few things.
Okay. What's up?
You have a chance to install those apps I mentioned earlier?
Yeah, I got the deduction board on my tablet and Fallen Apple on my laptop. There's a lot of information on there. It's a bit overwhelming. I'm not really sure what I should upload.
I would start by reviewing how each person died. Ghosts generally haunt because of a tragedy, so no sense in uploading a profile if they didn't die tragically.
Speaking of tragedy, have you ever looked into the tragic deaths of this family?
No, but I've been hearing about rumors for years. Always wanted to investigate there, but never worked out.
After reading through Fallen Apple, I really think there was probably something nefarious going on here at some point. I just can't imagine that many people dying tragically with such pampered lives.
Well, if you find any potential clues about why these ghosts are haunting, photograph them and upload them to Deduction Board. Deduction Board has a really cool feature that lets you view archives. Just click on the big hand in the middle of the screen to open up the viewer.
What? Let me see what you're talking about.
Right, let's open the archives.
It's pretty cool.
Also, did you notice the pre-assigned symbols next to the locations?
Yeah.
As you identify a ghost type, upload evidence, or suspect a person as a ghost, flag them with the corresponding location symbol. With multiple ghosts haunting different locations in the estate, this will help you remember the important details about your investigation without having to go back and forth to base camp.
Oh, that makes more sense. To be honest, when I was working with it earlier, it seemed a little much. I get it now. This will be helpful when trying to release a house full of ghosts.
Agreed. I know you've been doing this for a while and you know what you're doing. Just wanted to share a few things I've learned over the years if you have a few more minutes.
This is where he talks about how to
listening.
save nerve.
Cool.
Right?
So the laser pen and EMF pod can be just as valuable about telling you where a ghost is not. I try and keep them spread out on the floor. If you're getting spooked and the laser light is green, stay in the laser's light and chill for a minute. If the light suddenly turns yellow, go stand by the EMF pod. Be mindful of your emotions and you'll prevent a panic attack.
Huh.
I feel like that's
Never
really
looked at it
important to
that way
remember.
before.
Second thing I wanted to share was about provoking. Ghosts are generally stubborn, so be patient when provoking. You may have to ask the same question a few times to get an intelligible response. Also, if you're asking them to make a noise, make sure you have a recorder in your hand. Provoking them and then shuffling around your backpack is asking for a panic attack.
Yeah, good point.
Alright, I'm done lecturing. Ultimately, it's whatever works best for you and helps you put the homeowner's minds at ease.
Such a dork.
Yeah, well, maybe you need a catchphrase.
Yeah, I'll work on it.
Have fun. Adios. I'll see you later.
Sounds good. Later.
All right. Let's get going. I think, if I remember correctly, it wants us to take a picture of a thing. I guess we can try. B.
This is something I should archive.
So we can upload that. Right, and then charity bowl. April 16th. Date that will live in infamy, right? Can I? We speak English. Don't even know what you're saying. And this seems really good. Yeah, it's pretty good for a indie game. Pretty good. Now, the one thing I will say is, if you ever played Conrad Stevenson's, his just like demeanor as like scary shit is happening is kind of comical. Like, maybe this should have been a little bit different, but that is pretty funny. So, all right, second floor. Looked like someone was watching me there. Sounds like things are following me here. Q to get the thingamaboob. Okay. The art room should be here, right? Okay. That's not paranormal. That's the outlet on the ground. I feel like what we might need is to... Let's put you down, put you here, and have you out. Let's do that.
Unusual cold spot there.
There's orbs.
These EMF levels are unusual.
Very unusual. Very unusual. Those EMF levels shouldn't be there. We're getting some...
This temperature reading has to be paranormal.
So apparently you want to get it like twice. Once it says it twice, I think you can start, from what I've seen other people do. Once they... That has to be paranormal EMF, bruh. There ain't nothing electric here. Where you at, bruh? Orbs!
This EMF activity is probably from a ghost.
Alright, it is getting that. Now, let's put you down. No, let's get you, and let's get you. It's turning yellow. So then if we put this one on, let's turn this on. Stick this down here. Oh, if it's bullying you, how would he be bullying you? Y'all are fighting each other? Oh well. Good luck to y'all. Good luck. Jeremy, welcome in. We're doing another tournament. We will at some point. We didn't want to, I don't think, set one up and then have to like leave, or because I'm having a baby soon, and I didn't want to schedule something and us have to cancel it. Okay, let's have you up. Okay, so there's orbs there. Let's...
Oops. No point in placing it when it's off.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. I don't remember what this person's name was, but that was a fair point, whatever your name is. Okay, let's put you in here now. Now... What? Where did my recorder go? Why did my record... probably because I put that down. But where did my cursor go? Okay. Alright. Now, if it's yellow, that means that the ghost should be over here, which means that it's moving around. So, what is our... So far, we're looking good. Now, I think it's time we start to provoke it. How do you provoke? Oh, is it F? F to provoke? Ah, shit. I need to get back out my recorder now. It's been like a week since I played that. Thank you, Mills. I appreciate that. Be 3 raccoons without a coat. If it's yellow, let it mellow. Mellow yellow. Do they even make mellow yellow anymore, or do they change it to be something else? F. First we want to increase the activity.
What's keeping you here?
Five ghosts can be released. Hey, Buckies. What up? Okay. So far, so good. Let's take a look at that. Jesus! That should not have scared me, but I was too busy trying to figure out how to get rid of that. Hold on. How do I get out of it? How do I get out of it? I need to get away. I need to get away. We're gonna pass out? I think we should be safe over here, right? My own heartbeat's gonna frickin' get up. I like the visual. Yeah, the game looks really good. Like, it's got a lot of promise.
Did you end your life?
What did that say? Destruction? Our stuff is going back up, so far we're doing decent. Is he crawling? Is there something to do with crawling? You want to upload a lot, I think, to get more experience or better. Okay, we're getting information. Wait, I don't want that. I want to...
Do you know why you passed?
What was that? Trying to scare the bejesus out of me with the huntsman shot. You're horrible. You're horrible. We can actually change the speed to this. Stop, let's upload that. It's a Hauntu. Okay, I just threw something. He looks like he's crawling again. Okay. Are we ready for Jacob's ladder, though? Like, I think we still need to kind of... Okay, let's go back to the main place. Let's see if anybody died by crawling. So we know it's a male ghost, and he's crawling. And that's kind of all that we know right now. Yo, Valak with the VIP, dude. Let's go. Hell yeah. Well deserved. I don't know why I didn't even make you VIP on your own there. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hope your affiliate anniversary stream went well. I could have sworn Valak was VIP too. I don't know. It's just slipped my mind. But all right, let me get you your VIP, and then have you heard of this game, Valak? Among the Whispers, Provocation. I think you were here when I played it last time. But it is it's pretty cool, pretty fun game. And by the way, while I'm doing this, there is a link, a pinned comment. Both pinned message on YouTube and on Twitch, where me and Zoth have officially started a podcast. So if you all love podcasts, let's do it. It's on horror games, primarily indie horror games, and we're going to be covering more games in the future, going more into deep dives, and hopefully one day, fingers crossed, big plan is to actually interview some developers and give you guys some hopefully interesting and fresh content. Very ambitious plans, but I'm very ambitious all the time, because if I'm not, then what would it be? What else would I be? All right, let me get Valak. There you are. You are officially a VIP. But if you don't want to watch on YouTube the podcast, it is available wherever podcasts are available. So check it out. I think it's a good first episode. We'll talk some about the Phasmo movie, the Phasmo updates, and talk about our love for horror, how we got into horror games and content creation and all that, just sort of as an introduction. And we'll be going into more deep dives into games, probably starting with the next episode. So... all right, thank you all. Valak, you should have your VIP badge. Let's go. Thank you so much for all the watch time. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. What do we... I need to, first off, put some of this on here. Which Valak loves ghost investigation games, so I do highly recommend this. I don't know if you played Conrad Stevenson's or not. It's made by the same people. I feel like this is a little bit more interesting than Conrad Stevenson's. I love the idea of trying to figure out like what the ghost's name, who they are, like how they died and what they loved, and trying to find the item and do that. I think it's a very interesting take. It's a very interesting take. Yo, what's going on, SureLogic? Welcome in. Oh, damn, giving my own self a damn jump scare there. Let me upload that. Let's delete that. That's the haunted footsteps. We can delete that. Okay, this is important. This is important. Upload that. If so, I guess it says something about destruction. All right, so now that we have some evidence, so we've seen him crawl, which is possibly how he died. We need to see, does anybody on here, on the fallen apple, we're looking for males who are dead, first off. So like Alfred Johnson here, and we're looking for males that had a tragic death. Prior to dead, housemaid accused. So he had a tragic death there. Meal would be his last, as empty dinner plates were taken away. It seemed to be a typical, uneventful end of the week. Granted, it wasn't too long before uncontrollable coughing started. Despite all the resources, expertise, infinitely vast wealth, could not afford to succumb to the effects of the foul substance before midnight struck. One of the maid's primary suspect, Grimac, noticeably recent hire compared to most of her colleagues. She's been described as having a disagreeable personality, being difficult. So they think he was poisoned? Not necessarily with crawling, but that's how he died. Now, freshly ground, roast and grind them. Cup in the morning was the best. It didn't sound like cup in the morning was the best, right? Like, because what you're looking for is on those sayings is going to be said like with one of these tracks, right? Like, see, like, that doesn't sound like a cup in the morning is best. So I don't think that's the one. I could see coughing on the ground crawling, though. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be, like, quite that much. What about Albert Jameson here? Brutal murder! There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Albert's body was discovered on Wednesday morning, slumped against the wall. He wasn't slumped, though. Time of the incident. Okay, how did he die? Many holes. So, what, stabbed or shot? Stabbed, okay. Okay, stabbed and crawling. That is sus. Could be trying to get away. Compass and but see, that none of it mentions anything about destruction, so I'm not too sus of that one. How about Eugene Cooper? The cure is worse than the disease. After he failed to come down for breakfast, the syringe and several vials of morphine later. Confirmed to have been taken from the family stash. Bouts of pain with unknown the pain remain manageable. Family's caregiver explained the pain prevented him from desperate as doctor, and he has several physician requests remain free. Starting patient come to the concern, give the potential for addiction. Disease. Interesting. Crawling on the ground. So this is Eugene Cooper. Public speaking. Used to get nervous, but now it's a drug. Captivate the audience. Nothing gets the blood flowing like orating. Nothing gets the blood flowing like orating. Do we think that's what the sound was? I don't think so. I don't think so. The summers of the game. We're trying to find... There's a ghost in the... There's this ghost. Not that one. This ghost in the art room. We're trying to find who he was, so his name, and how he died. And look for an item. We're not supposed to find out if it's a residual, shadow, or intelligent. I don't know how easy or hard that's going to be. I feel like it's not residual, though. Maybe. We'll figure it out. So we're trying to get audio to confirm. I should have looked at the camera to see if the camera recorded any of his death. Would have been good, but I'm looking. We saw him crawling on the ground, so we're going through the family history, looking for any males that are dead, and looking to see, can we Confirm. Eugene is kind of sus. See, if it says obituary on here, they had a peaceful death. We're not interested in them. We want the tragical's death. Departed loved one. That seems like we're good. Police lose interest in a murder. In a bush not far from where the body lay. Spider machine implication aforementioned. I've already intend to have the research in the case. Okay. Smell of fresh rain. Walking trails make my spirit feel at home. I don't think he said any of that. We're getting down here though. Nothing really seems. Eulogy. Local chef, unforgettable meal. See, I don't think it says any of that. Steep and boil method of distillation. Destruction, close enough. Steep and boil method of distillation. Is that what he says here? I didn't even look at how he died. I'm just curious. That's exactly what it says. This is our dude. Guaranteed. We got it. Gonna be the last one down here. That's literally steep and boil method of distillation. It is Lawrence Ferguson. So we're looking for a bottle of whiskey, aka Patriarch. He was making alcohol, I guess so. On yeah, but I guess it would make it too easy if it was like just clear. I think it would be cool though if you could, because you can slow it down, but it doesn't like clear it up. I think it would be cool if they had a device that you could like fumble with to try to make it clear. That would be pretty interesting. Is it like Phasmo? Investigating ghost in a haunted place, yes, type stuff, but we're not looking for like for the ghost type. We're looking for who the ghost was. And just not like every ghost will have EMF, every ghost will have temps. So it's a ghost investigation game, but we're not trying to find the ghost type. We're trying to figure out which ghost is haunting the room. It's a very interesting take, I think. I've been enjoying it. So let's see. Ballroom has the bottle of alcohol. So let's see how he died. Tumbled down the staircase. Would be quite extensive. The sheer number of old belongings to be disposed of grew well beyond family expectation, from old books to reserving up with a whole day's worth of things to move. Pile of his own possessions for a staircase. Tripped on a piece of clothing, slipped out of his hand, was unable down the staircase. It doesn't really like seem crawling. So it's kind of interesting how crawling is the would be the one there. So we upload his information. So now it's going to be on the board here. So we got the art room. So it's going to be the one. Doop 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 doop. Then we got to figure out which type of ghost it is. Because residual ghost activity. Like, I don't feel like it's residual. He did come up to us a few times. They become to the point sometimes they were rushing you. Like, I feel like Shadow might be the one. I feel like it's going to be Shadow or Intelligent, but we're going to try Shadow. So let's go, and the ballroom is straight ahead, right? So if you don't know, you can click on the map here. This is how you do it. First floor, ballroom. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. So we're looking for that bottle of liquor. Great thing to find. It's got to be it on the table over there, right? Or is there a different table? It looks like a bottle of liquor. No, that's just a thingy. Where else is it at? Over here? Old Hangman Port looks like poison to me. Don't necessarily think there's anything out here. There it is. This is what we're looking for. The Patriarch, the London Dry Gin. How's the London Dry Gin? Anybody from London want to say how their dry gin is? Is this an actual brand in London? I would not know. I'm not much of a liquor drinker myself. Play the violin. So everybody seems sad. Y'all would leave if I played a violin. Straight leave. Alright, let's see. So we need to get to you. Did he throw all that junk? Making a mess in here, buddy?
What's keeping you here?
Or about my top part, that's all you think of right now? Might secure no alcohol, suspicious. Well, you can also drink at 18 in the UK, so there's that. Wait, there's something for a tutorial, right? Equipment, if you go down to Jacob's Ladder. Shadow is how much? 12? 12 KB. Okay, let's try 12 KB first. See how it is.
London Dry.
I think it just said London Dry. So apparently it's a residual. Released Lawrence
I would
Ferguson.
like to acknowledge the presence of Lawrence Ferguson. I found this bottle of gin. It smells wonderful. Did you distill this bottle of London Dry? Would you like me to pour us a glass? I'm sorry about how you passed. I'm sure you must be very frustrated by passing from something so trivial. Life is fragile, and death can be unassuming. It's a tragic lesson, and I'm sad for you. Your family is troubled, thinking you haven't gotten over your fall, and are trapped here. They love you, and they want you to be at peace. It's okay to leave and pass on now.
We did it. Our first successful non-tutorial investigation. I made it look easy.
I
That's
know
just
that
how
this
good
was
I am.
special to you. I'll leave it here for you.
Pour one out for the homies. Welcome in, Alucard. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So what do we do now? Well, that's where it rushed me. Look at him. Which one's this one? Oh, that's where he's just walking around chilling. We'll upload that. Which one's this one? Oh, look at that. Definitive proof. See, this is what I hope Phasmo does with their recording stuff. It'd be really cool if you could play it back. I want one where he's like crawling. Do we have that anywhere? Is that just orbs floating around? That's boring. I guess it was out there. I don't know. Alright, you can stop.
It's a tight spot to be digging around in my backpack.
Well, why do you gotta sit down on the ground to get stuff out of your backpack, huh? You don't have to. Get you. I don't know if we have to pick this stuff up or not, but I think it just continues, right? Or am I wrong? I think that's everything, though. Well, he made a mess, but it should be gone now. You're sleeping when I stream? Well. Yeah. I haven't been able to stream as much like during this time lately, but luckily I'm able to today. Playing this fun game. Did we get another email? Or do we just like leave from here? Don't know what any of this junk means at all. Is there like achievements or something? Did you start a night shift? Oh. Good old night shift. Okay, before we get started, where is...
Time to investigate at Magnificent Drive.
East Lounge. Alright, we're about to have ads. I'm going to use the bathroom as well, so we're going to go ahead and get those out of the way so you all do not miss anything for the next investigation. It was a fun one. So, let's see how this one goes. And awesome follow, welcome here. Thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Huh. Good old bag. Anybody here actually played this game yet? It's I do like the idea behind it. I think it's very, very Very, very different. I didn't know if it's like we can go like from room to room, because it's kind of weird how you can mark things, but it looks like it never really matters, right? Like, and I don't know what the end screen means. I don't know if that's like the plan is or what the long-term plan is, but I do like the base that they have built for it. It is just kind of creepy, I guess you'd say. It does have some creepiness. It does have some creepiness to it. Is Baby already here? No, not yet. Not yet. Very soon, though. Probably in the next... It's due on June 30th, but it will likely come before that. So it is almost here. Almost here. Almost hither. So that'll be the interesting change. Interesting change. See what will happen. We are ready. So I was born 3 weeks earlier. Everybody says she's gonna have it super early. I tell her she's gonna be late because I'm like, there's people who are late. Bomb that bad boy out already. She would absolutely agree with you to go ahead and get it out the way. There's a lot of people's birthdays in June, which is kind of funny. Yo, what's going on, Sharky? Welcome in. So excited for you guys. Thank you, Davey. We are looking forward to it. Look forward to it as well. Forward to it as well. Sometimes, yeah, it's be ever early. Sometimes. Weird things. I'm doing good, Sharky. No complaints here. Enjoying this game. And for anybody who has not heard the news, not about the baby, but me and Zot did film episode 1 of a podcast talking about horror games, and we're gonna have a podcast dedicated to horror games, primarily indie horror games, talking about them more in depth than what you would see just in like a regular gameplay playthrough type video. So first episode is released on podcasts everywhere, wherever you get your podcasts from. Check it out, Lil Zoth of Horror. There's also a link to the YouTube video. You don't have to watch it. Feel free to listen to it your own leisure. It's there if you want to watch it, but you can listen to it. It's podcast form. It's a little bit of a vodcast too, but if you do check it out, I would really, really appreciate it. Really excited to be doing it. Give more of a chance to talk about the games that we play on the channel and bring more attention to a lot of them that get kind of forgotten about. So, and I'm not sure there's a lot out there where people talk about the games and stuff. So, hopefully, if that interests you at all, you'll check it out. So, see, East Room, I think, is going to be right over there, right? That's going to be the East Room. The podcast fun to listen to. Thank you so much, Olaf. I appreciate you already listening to it. Thank you. East Lounge, East Office. Okay, East Lounge is right next to here. Okay, interesting. I'll take it later. Thank you, Yellow Card. I appreciate that. GG's on the ditto. So let's see. So if we go in with this and with this, we'll be good to go. So this is the East Lounge, so we don't have far to go. It's a little bit of a bigger room than the art room. That's going to be because of the outlet. This was the original Faz EMF reader. Awesome follow, welcome. Very warm because of the heater, I think. Thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate you.
Maybe I should archive this.
What are we archiving? Ooh, that. Okay, hold on.
It's a tight spot to be digging around in my backpack.
Don't worry, we know you need 15,000 spaces.
This device works better in my right hand.
Why even give me the option, bro? Why even give me the option? said, did it not take it the first time? The Phasma will get a movie? Yes. Made by Blumhouse, which is the same company that produced Five Nights at Freddy's. So I like that movie. I thought the movie was good, and I'm not a big Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, I never really played the games. I finally played the first one after a while, but you know, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to turn out pretty good. Hopefully, it can. I have at least the movie has the production company has a good track record. What was I doing again? Uploading. So we should have that archived now, right? Newspaper 1930. Wage cuts cause commotion and strife for working class heroes. That doesn't look like motherfucking working class. That look like a damn rich class. Cool. Alright, let's see. You. Now back to this. Looks like a steep drop in temperature there, wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say? Whatever your name was. Is your name Steph? I think your name was Steph. It's the outlet? Okay.
There shouldn't be a draft in here.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
This is an abnormal EMF reading.
They're orbs? Give me Gorbs. Mimic Gorbs.
This drop in temperature seems like a ghost. These EMF levels appear to be paranormal.
Where this goes getting spicy. I like it. Thing is, Ghost, I like a little spice in my life. I'll have you know, sir. I'll have you know. Let's go you. There we go. Alright. Where are you at? Alright, let's stick you on the ground now. I'm going to put you over here, so that way the ghost is going crazy, we'll be straight. Even the fast movie, otherwise the emergent is broken. Alright, Davey. Alright. I'll take it. Alright, so we got this. Now let's see. What did you just film? Orbs? You just filmed Gorbs over there? Alright. Now what we need is the camera, because we gotta take a picture of the ghost. We need this to record the audio, and I think we should be good to go. Alright. Thank you. Excuse me.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, what's going on, Lily? Welcome in. How are you doing? Alright, what is keeping you here, Ghost?
You here?
I'm recording. You better talk while I'm recording. I said you better talk while I'm recording, Ghost. Hello? Earth to Ghosty? Earth to Ghosty? How's the game going? It's going good. We did our first successful investigation without the tutorial. So we were 1 for 1. And it was a pretty quick game. So we're figuring things out, which is way better than last time. Last time it took me like over 3 hours to get a successful first investigation. This time it took like 30 minutes. So much better. What game is this? Among the Whispers, Provocation. Welcome in, Skylar. Hello? Ghost?
Is anyone here?
There are orbs. Oh! This ghost is not doing a lot.
What's keeping you here?
Sound sketch. What are you recording over here? So just those orbs. So if we upload that, should be pretty good. Then we can delete it. Sure, why not? Alright, let's put you back down. What's that? Is that the ghost or something else?
Do you know why you passed?
Ghost? Are you haunted? This ghost is not doing as much. Maybe we try to smudge it? Some muddy wudgies? We're smudging.
What's keeping you here?
This ghost is not doing a lot now. It's getting rather boring, Nichols. This is the room. Holy snap. Okay, so it is a guy. We could not get a good picture of him. That's what I like, though. I like turning around and just seeing like a freaking ghost right there. It's so fucking scarier than just having a jump scare like that. Especially when you're like not expecting it. Were you murdered?
Were you murdered?
I think this is the dude who was like slumped up against the wall. Though it looks like he's like humping air in that, but that's besides the point. There we go. Perfect. I saw that! Alright, let's get this down. Go with you. I don't know if I need to get you out or not, but... maybe we can get this thing going. Interesting. Let's get some provoking done. What did it like to do?
Anyone here who wants to talk?
Anybody? I'm very, very, very confused. I think from playing it in the past, that's the dude who said he was slumped over. Unless it's given us... Can you, like, talk to me? Why did you just knock that over? What do you have against that bowl in particular?
Can you make a noise?
I want to know about what you liked to do, bro. What about that?
Anyone here who wants to talk?
Okay, that's good. We need that. All right, let's see. Okay, let's upload that. That's going to be important. See what we got on here. That looks funky. What about here? Is it just the orbs? Fuck those orbs. That's him walking around. So the next one should be how he died, right? Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Look at how he died there. That's really good evidence. We'll take that. Do I have an knuckle stack? Apparently I do. Alright. Good enough. Good enough. Shade? No, that's too visible for a shade. Far too visible. Alright, let's now look at the family tree to see. You know, what's a guy? Is it the same ones or is it different ones? It's different ones. Death notice. Okay, so see, that one's natural. That ain't gonna be it. Edward Fraser. Obituary, not worried about it. Obituary. Locally elite drops dead. Grasping a table for support. Maybe. Game, set, match. Backhand was strong. Ace his. What is in our, thingy? Nah, that ain't that one. That ain't gonna be that one. Not at all. Close, but not quite. Alright, you. Police lose interest in murder. I don't think that one was here. No, you're still alive. You're alive. Host murdered. Okay, interesting. No, it's definitely longer than that. What else? What else? You were the one we just did, right? Now, Tribute of Life. Well, that was pointless. Obituary, pointless. Brutal murder out of state. Slumped against a wall. Alright, I'm sus. The hands, dial, and movement are divinely exquisite. Orology turns my gears. I always say something like that. Precise movement, unwavering. The hands, dial, and movement are divinely exquisite. That's what he says here, isn't it? Yeah, that's exactly what he says. All right, Mr. Howard Johnson. And that's our thing. So he has something. He has an affirmation for clocks. Dining room is shown below. Ooh, I know where that clock is. I know where that clock is. I know exactly where that clock is. First off, let's take you out, just so we go ahead and have it in our hands. We're going to be right here. Cloak. Wrong button. I need to hold this.
What was I saying?
Oh, it stopped.
What's keeping you here? I would like to acknowledge the presence of Howard Johnston.
Creepy music.
This is a beautiful clock. Did you make this? Although it appears to no longer work, do you think you could fix it for me?
How did he die? I don't remember now. Brutal murder? Oh, okay. I might have just fucked it up. I could not remember what it was.
What was I doing?
I don't remember. What did it? How did it say he died? It says brutal murder, but none of those options had murder. It was stabbed. None of those options said stabbed, though, did they? Or did I need to scroll down? Oh, I needed to scroll down. Okay.
I would like to acknowledge the presence of
Digitalize.
Johnston.
Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Welcome in, everybody. For those who don't know me, I'm Lucky66. We do a lot of horror on the channel.
Did you
Primarily
make this?
FASO. We've been playing a
Although
lot of
it
other
appears
stuff
to no
lately.
longer work,
Playing a different ghost
think you
hunting
could fix it
game.
for
We're
me?
about to release the Ghost. Digitalize, hope the stream went well. Now, he was murdered within
I
minutes.
was disgusted learning about your horrible murder. Being stabbed so viciously in your own home.
Did it help you stream went well? Thank you so much for
left
the
for
shout out,
dead.
Jessica. Welcome in,
It's-
everybody.
It's awful.
We're about to win this one.
And the
again.
police could
No, he
not
left.
apprehend a suspect. I understand why you linger. The desire to be avenged will go on till your soul fades. Let these feelings go. It's okay to pass on and be at peace.
I think we need to do it again.
I would like to acknowledge the
Because he
presence
left. He
of
needs to, like, be here the
Howard
whole time.
Johnston. I know that this was special to you. I'll leave it here for you.
Is that it? Are we good? We good to go? We good to go? So if we were to come here, grab this, It'd be... Them being stung by bees? Yes. Or falling down the stairs. Those are some brutal ones. I'm gonna upload these while we have them. I think we get more. I don't even know. Do we get experience? Do we get like stuff for it? Yeah, welcome to Digitalize. If you have to rate a fade, perfectly understand it. Not a problem at all. Let me drop you a follow as well. I never even knew that you streamed. So hell yeah. Heels to the yeah. Let's see. Let me bring my stuff back up. Alright, there we go. So pretty fun. Pretty interesting. Let's see what the... I'm guessing we only get one, so we just sort of... go on and go back and just keep on doing the same thing.
Let's see what we can find.
When there are multiple ghosts to investigate. Oh, now we're getting to 2 ghosts. Here we go. Many orbs are swirling mists have been witnessed. Your mother and father were conversing about the occurrences in the East Lounge. You've also witnessed a ghost there not too long ago. All right, East Office and East Lounge. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now we investigating 2. We'll see how this is gonna go. Definitely a completely different situation here, I'm sure. All right, to East Office and East Lounge are, yeah, like right together. So all over here. All right. Guess we can do the East Lounge first. Yeah, that's the same one that we were just at. So let's see how it goes. Shows. Right, because that was the first one that they had said, right? First one was East Lounge. Or East Office. First one said East Office. East Lounge is over to the east. I don't know. We can go to the office first. We'll see.
Unusual cold spot there.
Oh, okay. We got our first evidence of the paranormal. We got our first evidence of the paranormal. You better stop trying to squeak the bejesus out of me. This seems kind of sus.
This is an abnormal EMF reading.
Very abnormal. Very abnormal. I would agree.
This drop in temperature seems like a ghost.
I would agree. I would agree. Not getting very high EMF.
This EMF activity is probably from a ghost.
I would agree. I would agree. Now, we set up. Camcorder first. We always want to record everything that we can see. That's what's most important. Record it all. What is here? What did you just record? What did you see that I didn't with the naked eye? What did you just see? Is that a shadow? I legitimately did not see that. But look at it. Look at it. Right there, like between the second and the third chair. There's a shadow there. I didn't even see that.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for.
See, that's so cool. The fact that we didn't see that. Maybe I missed it. Maybe y'all saw it and missed it. And I missed it. But that's cool that you can just go back and look and be like, oh, wow, I didn't see that. I think that's really, really cool. Really, really cool. Very interesting. We can't. I don't know if that's a male or a female. So we don't really know yet. It recorded
Hey, how are
something
ya?
again. Looks like the shadow is like still there. Hey, digital. Hello, hello. Did I miss something? Thank you for the lurk, Lily. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Okay. Do not know what that was, but I know that we need to get you and you going. I wish I would have recorded that, because that seems like it should be pretty important. Yeah, okay. I probably dropped my shit. Was not expecting that. Okay. Okay. I guess we can put that there. Just threw something. I still can't tell if I mean it sounds like a girl. That's just taking that. Alright, let's see. Very spooky. Very spooky. Okay, now we need you, and we need you. You're already doing stuff, so I feel like you should, you know, but let's see.
What's keeping you here?
Talk to me. Talk to me, Swiggies. Talk to me, you son of a bitch. How dare you throw that at me? What did I do to you? What did I do to you? Did we capture anything with that? Were you fighting? That looks insane now. No, it's single player. It's single player only, which is kind of interesting. It's a fun game. Trying to figure everything out. Let's see. I also hope you're doing well, Ablin. Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's put this back. Grab this. What do we have in here? I'm getting rid of that. That one I think I already uploaded, if I'm not mistaken, right? Okay, let's get rid of that. Was she assaulted? It is a female. That's important. That was how she died. Should that she got her ass beat. Is this when the object gets thrown at me? Is this when he wants to ruin the moment? We're talking about a female getting beat up, and Natty comes in and wants to talk about Mr. Nakey. Horrible timing. Welcome in, Natty. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that was when the item got thrown at me. Like, what I do to you? What I do to you? You can literally see where I'm like, what did I do to you? Oh, it just, literally see where I was like, what did I do to you? What did I do? How you doing, Natty? Let's see. All right. I think we're good with the other stuff, so I say we just go with this. Let's see if we can get it to do anything else. Jesus. Okay.
I'm fine. Everything is going to be fine.
Everything. Keep telling her that, Steph. Keep telling.
It's going to be fine.
Keep telling yourself that, Steph. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Chill, girl. Chill. Been to park, schedule one in real life. You selling drugs? I don't need to know about your criminal escapades, Natty. But that sounds nice. That sounds nice. About Mr. Nakey's legs, what is my opinion about Mr. Nakey's legs? He skipped leg there a little bit too much. I think he skipped everything a little bit too much. He got that stanky leg. He got that stanky leg. I think it said soil and dirt, though. I want to say that it said soil and dirt. That just said shh. I guess we didn't capture where it said soil and dirt. Okay. So we know it's female. Police lose interest in murder. Ooh. It is gardening. Is gardener. Sow the seeds, mulch the topsoil. Man, I wish we would capture that. This one's very sus. This one's very sus. Margaret might be our ghost there. Well, I do feel like it said something about soil, so we'll keep a lookout on it. You're still alive. You did. Departed loved one. Okay, that wasn't tragicals. Okay, I guess you don't matter. Oh. Select married name. The fuck? Okay, Julia Bailey, departed loved one. Alright, now we're worried about it. Now we're worried about it. Emily! Host murdered. Sewing. Being speech cancer on account of damage with several objects having been knocked to the floor. Choking Emily to death in a fit of rage. That's kind of sus too. That's kind of sus. Yeah, what's going on, Skulls? Welcome in. Do you want to hear more? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for checking it out. Thank you. Yes, for those just coming in who may not have heard, we do have a podcast, me and Zon, talking about horror games in general, talking about history with it, and going over Phasmo movie news and more about the Chronicle update and games we plan to play or are playing. And the whole goal with the podcast is to be a place you can come learn about some horror games that you might not have heard of before. Primarily focusing on indie horror, but we're going to do anything really horror gaming wise. So if that interests you, check it out. We're going to go full in depth in the games that we play and games you see here on stream, and we'll give our thoughts about it and doing that. So it's available wherever you get your podcast from. The YouTube link is in the pinned message, but it's available anywhere. So I appreciate anybody who considers even listening to it. All right, we need to... That one's sus, and the gardening one is sus. You really enjoyed it, honestly? Well, thank you. Thank you. I was happy with how it turned out. I need to listen to it again after the fact now. To do it, because I didn't really give it a full re-listen, but, you know, just look for areas of improvement, things we can control on. But the next ones are going to be kind of different anyways. Instead of that, it's going to be much more structured, I would say, but we'll see how it goes. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited for the idea. I think it's something different which I had mentioned earlier. I was trying to search up horror podcasts on YouTube to get an idea for how to sort of market and do a thumbnail and stuff, and I could not find one. So it says there was that. So I think it might be a banshee. Does appear to stalk us. Down one of the floor staircase. See, it looked like she got beat up. Well, the one who fell down the stairs was crawling, right? Like, was crawling. You want a podcast about Mr. Nakey? That will never happen, Natty. Keep dreaming those sweet dreams of Mr. Nakey for some reason in your sick, depraved head. But eulogy, all right, that one's good. How is there only males on this one? Okay, so that's fine. It's either gonna be Emily Bailey, who was murdered and sewing, I think. I think the gardener is the sus one. I'm gonna upload that one. Margaret Gardner, the gardener. I mean you're kind of just built into it, right? You kind of have to be a gardener if your last name's Gardner. Gardner the gardener, you know? Gardner the gardener. This is the one I think it is, though, honestly. Like, right now, I think Margaret is the one haunting that room. Let's see if we can get some phrases, because I think that's going to be the big thing, is what phrases do they like? And that's going to tell us which one that is. All right. This one's having more of an effect on our sanity than the ones before, so let's see. What was this one, though? What are you even saying? You sound fucking pointless. I'm gonna upload that, and then I'm just gonna delete it. Alright. There we go. Get me in the room. Margaret? What the fuck? You're right there? I'm like, why the fuck won't it let me open the damn door, dude? Margaret, stop trying to keep me from entering this room. Margaret, you let me enter this room right this instant. Margaret, you let me enter this room and investigate you right this instant. No spooky music. Not till you tell me how you died.
Anyone here here who wants to talk?
It did say something about soil. Let me get the fuck out of here again before Margaret. Is this the new game? Yeah, it just came out a couple weeks ago. May 22nd, I think. Among the Whispers, Provocation. It's a solo ghost hunting game, and your whole goal is to figure out what ghost is haunting what room. Very... I was not expecting to be able to pick up anything there. It did mention something about soil again, though. If we look at this, gardener the gardener. Mulch the topsoil. Okay, right? Mulch the topsoil. Can we stick it? Can we upload? Let's see. Let's upload you. And let's upload you. I don't want that one. I am aware they're making a Phasma movie. Yes, I am, Big T. I won't come out for a few years, but definitely looking forward to it. Hopefully, they have a good track history. That company of making some pretty good movies. So, all right, Margaret Gardner is that the lounge or the office? See, I don't freaking know these things. Lounge. Okay. Margaret, stop screaming. God. Just chill, bro. Just chill. All right. So that one's Margaret. Boo. That has to be a shadow person, legit. Like Margaret has to be a shadow, right? Now let's go to the. Who you booing, Lily? I'm not sure, Nanny. I'm not sure. She's a shade? Yeah. Welcome, Why you keep screaming for? Alright, we know what you are. You better not be in here, Lily. Not Lily. Margaret. Oh my... Bro, get away from me. Stay away. Stay the fuck away. Alright, I need to get my items, Margaret. Okay, Margaret, I need to get my items. If you could please let me get my items, I would very, very much appreciate it. I would very, very much appreciate it. I just need to get some of these so I can move on to the next room, Margaret. I'm not looking to do anything witches. You understand what that means? I'm not looking to do anything witches. We're trying to get away from here. Let me get out my other items. You. There we go. Alright. Now leave me alone, Margaret. Leave me alone. We're going for the East office now. You better not. Margaret, just stop. Stop touching doors. Alright. That seemed like a paranormal EMF. Is it the light switch that she was doing?
This is an unusual EMF fluctuation.
I was thinking the same thing,
Unusual
Steph.
Cold spot there.
I was thinking the same thing. You read my mind. I mean, never. She's probably yelling. She probably is yelling at me, honestly, but that's fine. I'll smack Margaret around. I'll bury her 6 feet in the garden because apparently she wasn't buried there good enough. This seems like
drop in temperature seems like a ghost.
What about the EMF, Steph? What about the EMF? That seemed kind of sus. I don't see an outlet
EMF
anywhere.
Activity is probably from a ghost.
I would completely agree. You smart. All right. What about you? Oh! Stop breaking things. Where you at, ghost? Where you at? Okay. I don't know what you just said, but I would like to. Okay. I would like to know. You're over here, aren't you? All right.
Okay.
Bro, the ghost isn't even over here, dude.
Keep it together. I'm fine. Everything is going.
Get you some fresh air, Steph. Get you some fresh air. Get you some fresh air, Steph. There you go. You're gonna be fine, Steph. You're gonna be fine. Get you some fresh air. Snip the outside in. Get you some of that. Get you some of that. All right. I did call you the ghost, Lily. I did. All right. We just need to step out that room for a second. That was getting kind of intense. That ghost was very, very upset with us. Very, very upset. Very, very upset. All right. We calm? Are we calm? Are we calm enough to go take this stuff head on? Head first into the wall? We head first into the wall. If I look over and that's Lily, Lauren, the L got you. Lauren, that was well trolled. Completely forgot what game I was playing. Did you guys notice how I brought that up when I was walking away to pull up the map? That's because that huntsman sound made me think I was in repo, and I hit F, which is what I mapped my F button, mapped it to in repo to pull up the map. So I was walking, hit F to pull up the map, only to realize I wasn't in repo. Alright. Let's go back into the room. Alright.
I should add this to my archives.
What should we add to the archives?
I feel asleep and never shaky.
Being accused of stuff you didn't do. Say what? Oh. Say what? What the fuck?
Looks like they left something interesting here.
To the archives? Negative. Alright. Welcome in, say what? Hope you're doing good. You get used to. Ah. I am not a meanie. Stop spreading lies. You lie. You lie. Alright. What do we need to do here? What do we need to do? What do we need to do? Ghost orbs. I need to set up a Durumuwaju. You. Alright. Alright. Let's get rid of some of these.
Looks like they left something interesting here.
We have reports of Mr. Nate's sightings.
No, we don't.
Be careful in there.
We actually don't.
Don't get on your knees.
We actually don't. Jesus. You seem to be going there a bunch, so we'll take it for that. Get rid of that. I think I already uploaded that, so I really don't need that. Alright, let's provoke her. Let's increase the activity.
What's keeping you here?
Alright, not a problem, Saywat. Thank you for stopping on by.
Maybe I should archive this.
What do I need to archive? Why do you keep saying that so much for? You? Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that in a little bit. We don't need to worry about archiving. We need to worry about seeing the ghost.
What's keeping you here?
So it is a male. That's important. Okay, our stuff is safe right now. Let's see if we can have him reenact his death.
Did you end your life?
Just footsteps? Nothing else? I need some talking donkin. It's been in repo redeem. I accuse you of being a ghost because you're scary. And you use the huntsman all the time. Of course, Lauren says there's Mr. Nakey sightings. There ain't no Mrs. Nakey sightings here. There ain't no Mr. Nakey sightings here. You wrong for that, Lauren. You wrong. These ghosts are all clothed.
Do you know when you passed?
Where are you at, bro? You in here?
This is something I should archive.
Yo, stop with the damn archiving. We don't care. Is that important, or is it just like steps?
Were you murdered?
I asked you a question. Were you murdered, sir? Sir. Yo, Silence, welcome in. How are you doing? Margaret hunt me already? No, I don't think the ghost really doesn't hunt you. You just lose sanity, and you can black out, basically, pass out. So we're not worried about Margaret anymore. We're worried about this one. This one's a male. Trying to figure it out. I don't think I caught it in time. What did it say? What did it say? Great, now ads are starting. Here, I'm gonna go back so we don't get anything while ads are going. You better not do anything, Margaret. I'm only passing through. Only passing through. Alright. It's Margaret's husband? Not necessarily. I mean, I guess it could be, but I don't think it necessarily is that way. Could end up that way, but you know, this game is fun. The game is fun and interesting. It's an interesting take on the ghost hunting genre, because instead of trying to find what ghost type it is, you're trying to find what ghost, what's its name, how it died, what it enjoyed doing, and I think it's a very cool, very fresh way to go about the game, I guess you'd say. I'm liking this a lot more than I like Conrad Stevenson's. I thought Conrad Stevenson was like overly repetitive and a little bit too slow, but I do want to try that game again. Because maybe it will grow on me. I think it might have been a thing of, it was one of those games it's like so overhyped, because like everybody hypes it up and then you play it and you're like, what is the hype in this? Then maybe going back to it, I'd be like, okay, I can see it. Sure you want to get the other side? Yeah, I want to get the other side too. I've just spent a bunch of money on games lately. We've been playing a bunch of different ones. But it's like we'll see. I will get the other side at some point, because I do like their take. I like their exorcism part. I think it's I think the way that you exorcise the ghost in that game is pretty cool. And I think the levels of each evidence is pretty interesting. I do want to get that game. Got about 10 more seconds left on ads, and then we'll go back. We'll go back to it. Let me see. Right. Great. Great-o. Great show. Their summer's gonna be so fun. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Summer wills be fun. Wills be fun. Alright, ad break is over. Don't worry for anybody who was stuck in ads. We did not progress anything. We just came back out here. The only thing we know so far is that the second ghost is a guy. We know the first ghost is going to be Margaret right here. We can get rid of Emily Bailey. They're unimportant. I need to get a picture of the other thing as well. But we need to figure out how the ghost died. He hasn't showed us how he's died, and he hasn't shown us, or hasn't said anything. I don't think that is really important, right? I don't think that was saying anything. Was that the sound of him falling, maybe? I don't know. Let's see what we can find. Let's see what we can find. Yeah, it sounded like something was falling. Give me that video. It's in the description. Alright. Now, let's provoke the ghost.
Is anyone here?
But it's among the whispers, provocation. So my guess is you're using closed captions, and there should be closed caption. Well, he's walking. It's not necessarily showing you how he died. But he is showing us himself. Okay.
Another thing to archive.
There you go. We archived those. All right. I need him to show us how he died.
Did you end your life?
Games. They're going good. They're going good. Have you heard of this game or played it? Among the Whispers Provocation? It is it's a very interesting take on the ghost investigation game because it's single player. Instead of figuring out the ghost type, you're figuring out who the ghost is based on clues they give you. And I think it's really, really cool. It's made by the same people that made Conrad Stevenson, Paranormal PI. But I feel like this game is a little bit better than that one from the little I played of that one. But it's really interesting. There are orbs in there. Were you murdered? Yeah, I don't know if the footsteps or the falling was part of what happened or not. Okay, so because that turned yellow, he should be in here. Are you going to show yourself? Maybe I need to go in here.
Were you murdered?
Were you murdered? He isn't here. Okay. Please tell me that we were able to get something with that. So what, like, whenever they talk, it relates to whatever is here. So I don't know what he's saying, but we might be able to narrow it down. I'm gonna upload that to our board. I still want to look at
Were you murdered?
I feel like he wasn't murdered, though. Maybe because we're asking him if he was murdered and he's not showing us. He's not. So maybe if we ask him, did you end your life? If it'll be there. He's only showing orbs. He's showing a lot of orbs. Which is weird. Paranormal Cleaner game. Backrooms Cleanup Crew. That one was fun. That one's really, really fun. I really enjoy that one. I haven't played like the Paranormal Cleanup, like the specific one that you might be asking. But Backrooms Cleanup Crew, that one's a lot of fun. Okay. Did you end your life? There we go. Let's go this one.
Did you end your life?
Who's coming back in here? No, this is Among the Whispers, Provocation. Why is it only doing the orbs? What if it's glitched or bugged? I mean, I guess it could.
You want me to leave?
It's like it stopped.
Do you know when you passed? Did you end your life?
Oh no.
Were you murdered?
It's not showing anything. I wonder. Let's go look at which males. Let's see if anybody tripped and fell or something. I'm very curious. Very, very curious. Alright. You murdered after the show. To engage him in conversation. Okay. Wait, what? Hoisting the sails, sailing was adventurous, fascinated with boats his whole life. Did any of that sound like what was on there? I don't think so. I don't think that's how it is. Okay. Tribute of life, he died happily. Donation, oh, alive. The cold throw was pleasant. Waxen wick had a balanced burn rate. I don't think they said any of that. They all died peacefully. 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 One of his most played gambits, the queen was telling. Most played gambits, the queen was telling. Local chef, unforgettable meal. Collapsing to the floor. That's kind of interesting. Drive issues often? Not a problem, not a problem. No, it's single player only. This one's solo only. Okay, so let's listen to the thing again. One of his most played gambits. Queen was telling. One of his most played gambits, or the queen was telling. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. Obituary. Tycoon's appendicitis led to death? Was it dice at the end? I don't know. I don't know. Back to the front, chest candy, mini bodies everywhere. Back to the front! Metallica style, right? I don't think that was it. No, wrong one. Hold on. It sounds like it's saying like shackled to the ties or something. Yeah, that could be it. Hoisting the sails, fascinated with boats his whole life. See, I don't feel like it's any of these. What are we missing? Eulogy is good. Departed loved one. No, departed loved one is good. None of these make sense, though. None of these make sense. Hoisting the sails. No, that doesn't sound right. None of these sound right either. It's not a female ghost. No, that has to be a male ghost. He's wearing like a suit and everything. I'm pretty sure. He also stopped like showing himself, which is kind of annoying. Swam across the bay. Was updated as Garb. Oh, it's Drake Garbo. I think it's been a minute since I upgraded it, so I don't blame you. Sick female can't wear a suit for this game, yeah. I mean, it looked like a male to me. Departed loved one. I mean, could it be saying swam across the bay? Open water to cross the bay? Open water to cross the bay. Shot multiple times. But none of the males were shot. That's interesting though. You know, you might speeding taxi. Okay. I don't think any of the Cheddar Bay biscuits, yeah. Yeah, because none of the males were shot to death. I think we're just gonna need to go back and hope that we can get something. I wonder. Delete that.
What's keeping you here?
Okay. So you were over there. God dang it, not what I wanted to do.
Did you end your life?
Okay, he's peeking. So he's showing himself more.
Were you murdered?
It's not good. How are you like... Get some fresh air, Steph. Go get some fresh air. What is that saying? Sheltered? saying shot dead. Is this a female? Or just house maps? This is the only map, like this mansion. You just go to different rooms. I'm gonna guess they're gonna add more maps later and different stuff. I don't know. I don't really know what their plan is for the game. But I hear both of those as well.
Did you end your life?
Sow the seeds.
Sow the seeds? Why am I losing so much? They're not even over there. But sow the seeds was the gardener, wasn't it? Are we confusing both ghosts? Are we like listening to both? This one said shot dead and they were shot. So I feel like it's giving us the type. Am I in the wrong place? No, East Office is here. Do I only need to do one at a time? Okay, let's get rid of Margaret. Let's get rid of Margaret and see what happens. Okay, what does Margaret like? The mulch from the... See, that's saying shot multiple times. Like, I feel like we're getting evidence from the first ghost instead of the second. What's going on, Vios? Welcome in. So I think we were, like, partly right. Where's the conservatory at? Out here? Okay. I know where that is, because we done ran out there. Alright. Let's try that one, because I think what's confusing it both. God damn. Get away from me. Before you start causing me to have a damn heart attack. We already on edge. So I always do that. Wrong thing.
I would like to acknowledge the presence of... What was I saying?
What the man do?
I would like to acknowledge the presence of Margaret Gardner. I thought this shovel was left out and not put where it belongs. I know you spent a lot of time on your plants. They look amazing. Can you please tell me where this shovel belongs? I was sickened to learn how viciously you were gunned down.
There she was.
And how quickly the police wrapped up their investigation.
Mr. Yankee.
Seems like your family didn't want it solved either. I'm sure you linger to find justice. I'm here only to help you find peace. This feeling for justice will go on until your soul fades. But if you let go of these feelings, you can rest and find peace. Be at peace now. I know that this was special to you. I'll leave it here for you.
Alright. Maybe now we can go deal with this guy. So we've done well with Margaret. Now, let's move on.
Did you end your life?
What's been spawning in here? Or, well, in that room. The thing turning yellow means that he is over there.
Were you murdered?
Sound like you said Rosetta Stone. See, that's a dude. And he's walking through the motherfucking table.
Were you murdered?
Are you gonna show me how you died?
What's keeping you here?
I mean, we're asking nicely. Is he getting choked? Strangled? The one who choked on his food? Oh, we're about to... take a look, see here what we got. Does it say fell down the stairwell? That murdered after the show. Not him. Tribute to life. Damnation. Prior to dead. That ain't it. Queen was telling. Equipment at once. I know, it's crazy. You're actually ambidextrous in this game. Throw it through a window? Well, that was the gardener. We already knew who the gardener was. The gardener was nice talking to us. This dude, on the other hand, is a completely different story. We don't even know. A new podcast? Yes. So me and Zoth have started a podcast together covering horror games, basically, with a primary focus on indie horror. But first episode is talking about our history with horror gaming, content creation, some of our favorite horror games, why we love them, and talking about the Phasma movie coming out and the little bit more about the update and what games we're playing. So very fun. So it's available on all podcast platforms. So if you don't want to watch the video, you don't have to. It's perfectly fine. It's audio podcast, probably better that way. But if anybody wants to see the video, you can do that too. Thanks so much, Saywat. And the podcast is literally anywhere you can think of. If there's a podcasting site out there, it's on there. The P stands for podcast. Yeah. You know, it features Mr. Niggy at some point. Don't worry, Saywat. It will not. It will not, and it's going to be better that way. But, yeah, looking forward to it. But I think there's a lot of people who really cover horror games that much, or indie horror especially, and if it's a way just to go more in depth about games and talk about it.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for. Preparing the Forbidden One.
Trying to get my stream shut down. You hate to see it. Twitch still out to get everybody. Still out to get. All right. Who is sus though? Who is sus? Like, I feel like we need back to the front. Do we think that's it? Which had to be taken to hospital for emergency, and all times we got the abdomen infection resulting from ruptured. He didn't it didn't say he fell down the stairs, but is he saying back to the front? He could be. Back to the front, Metallica style, baby. Wait a minute. I want to upload that. That's important. In pain from the appendicitis. Almost sound like he's saying Rosetta Stone. Rosetta Stone for all your language needs, I guess. This podcast. Namaste Nikki. Two digital listeners from Mr. Naked Podcast. Y'all make your own worshipping Mr. Naked Podcast. Podcast about the Phasmo ghost models. Nah. Promise Sarah. Nothing. I promise Sarah's interesting assumption. I think fell down the stairs, but it doesn't fit anything. It sounds like he's struggling. I'm gonna upload that one. What are some of these others? Can I get rid of them? I'm getting rid of that. I don't know if that's important or not. I don't know. I don't know if I want to delete these. I might want to go back to it. Taking a dookie. Because the first one, the sailor one, hoisting the sails. That's the one that was ran over. The one that hung themselves? No. I'm gonna just frickin' stick these on here because I don't know. Let me upload you. We're gonna do this the hard way. This one's being a pain in the butt. I mean, it could have been. The cold throw is pleasant. Wax and wick had a balanced burn rate. The cold throw is pleasant. I thought that one was sus. But I don't think that's it. It sounds like it's saying fell down the stairway, but I don't think that that's what it can be. Alright, we're gonna upload you. Don't worry about you. No. See, all of these are just normal deaths. Upload you, and I think you're fine. Okay. Alright, we shouldn't really need to come back here now.
I need a bit more room.
I need to get this game. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's very good deduction stuff with it. I like you're investigating their death and who they are. It just adds like a more personal touch to it. There's no more free slots on there. I just want to know how they died.
Did you end your life?
It just shows them walking.
Were you murdered?
I thought for sure it would like show him getting hit.
Do you know why you passed?
It sounded like choking, but none of them choked.
Were you murdered?
Okay. He was grabbing his throat. So that helps narrow it down. It's not going to be the car dude. The dude that got ran over by the taxi. Probably shouldn't be that close to him. He's patting his chest and his stomach. We're fine. We're in the green light, so we know he's not here, so we should get back to normal. Yeah, what's going on, Epic? But see, I don't. None of them choked. I think poison is the one. You had like 40 seconds of delay? Oh my god. That's crazy. He's just playing the bagpipes, yeah. It'd be cool if he would talk. I don't know why my heartbeat's going down. We know we're not near him. Because he's over there. That's why that's yellow. He turned on the light though.
Hey, how are you?
You a good being? Thank you. Yeah, what's going on, Steamer? Welcome in, buddy. How are you doing? Your fave beans are coconut? That would be disgusting. That's a miserable good bean. Miserable.
Awesome follow. Welcome.
Thanks so much
here.
for the follow. All right. A couple of them were. Hey, line. Hey, buddy. We're trying to figure out what's going on. This one we can get rid of. Here's your disgusting coconut bean, Natty. Thank you. Couldn't appreciate anything more. Coconut's the most vile substance that's ever been known to mankind. Maybe second to black licorice. As empty dinner plates were taken away, uncontrollable coughing started. Okay, this one seems sus. This one seems very, very sus. Wax and Wick had a balanced burn rate. Local chef, unforgettable meal. See, this one he couldn't breathe. I mean, joking. Obstruction of the airways due to a chunk of food. Okay, choking. Okay, I think it's this one now. They both are so sus. Okay, I think this is the one. This one is choking. This one is choking. This one is chess. One of his most played gambits, the queen was telling. I think it's the queen was telling. Listen. I think it's saying the queen was telling. I think this is the one. I think it's Luther. I think it's going to be Luther Jameson here. Which means we would need to get the chess piece, which is in the library lounge on the 2nd floor. The Queen's Gambit at chess moves. I mean, probably. I've never learned chess. I'm not gonna lie to you. So where is the library lounge? That's 2nd floor. No, over here. Okay. So all the way on the other side. Can I just grab one of these? It would have been nice. It would have been nice. That dude looked like a chess player. We should have just got it from that. He looked like he'd be good at chess. Where the freak is the library lounge at? Is this like the library office? So the lounge is like down here. Library lounge is upstairs. Boo. I think there was stairway right here. So my guess is it's gonna be up there. All right. Now let's go back. Let's go back. Alright, ads are about to start, so I don't want y'all to miss the ending here. And we'll be right back, because I gotta go to the bathroom anyways. That's what it was saying. I don't think it ever mentioned it was a chef. I don't think so. I think it was saying the Queen's telling, because that's what his thing was. payless stream? Probably. Jerk over there laying on a couch. We got Liney over here staring at a TV that's off. With a butt to me. Get you with a butt to me. Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about it being an intelligent ghost, do we? Is it an intelligent ghost? I don't know. Intelligence seems kind of sus, honestly, because it was not doing a lot for us for a while. Died in an intelligent way? No. But let me get rid of these. So don't want that. But it was orbed for a while. So yeah. Very small brain ghost.
What's keeping you here?
We can stick it on 9 and see if that'll spark it.
Is anyone here?
20 spark it? I hope so. I mean, this one can't be a shadow. I wouldn't say. It's either gotta be, I mean, unless it's not the chess piece. But I don't see any way that we have this wrong. I really think it's going to be intelligent. You're so lost on this. Yeah, you kind of have to play the tutorial a little bit and figure it out. The tutorial is kind of annoying though. They've made it a little bit better. This
anyone here?
This part is a little bit, I don't know. I mean, we could have the wrong ghost, but I don't think so. Yeah, it took me 3 hours to beat the tutorial. And it took other people just as long. Other people, I was watching one person play the tutorial, they couldn't even finish it, and they had to end their videos. They're like, I don't have enough time to finish this right now. And I'm like, that's...
What's keeping you here?
Maybe if we switch to this, it'll start sparking.
Is anyone here?
But I don't... Oh my god, buddy. What up? You're here. Are you not... Doo-doo-doo-doos?
What's keeping you here?
No puppy for you, aw. You missed it.
Is anyone here?
Wait a minute, I think it was just doing it, right? Was it just sparking? Did it spark for a second, or was I just hearing things?
What's keeping you here? Is anyone here?
I don't know if this is working or not. I mean, we could have the wrong person. No, but I don't think it's gonna be anybody else.
What's keeping you here?
I really think it's gonna be the intelligent ghost.
Is anyone here?
So I don't know if this is. Why is this one being so difficult though? Sometimes if it's because this is what we had the issue was it was never I keep it level 5.
What's
That's why we
keeping you
sucked
here?
at the tutorial. But if you increase it with that, I'm thinking maybe we just got the wrong thing.
What's keeping you here? Is anyone here?
I'm very confused. I mean, the only thing I can think of is we got the wrong person here. This isn't working at all. And I don't really understand why it's not.
Is anyone here? Is anyone here?
I don't think we can provoke it.
What was I doing?
This ghost was wanting to be annoying all along, though.
Is anyone here?
Huh.
Oops. No point in placing it when it's off.
Alright, let's go back and see if we missed anything. Cause I You had the one person who died of appendicitis. Right? Which one was that one? Clyde. Chevron is in the East Lounge. Okay, why don't we just pick it up and see what happens? I don't know. I don't really think that that's going to be right, but... Well, let me put your information in here just in case. I wish this game did have a sprint button. Was a Chevron in here? Yes.
Is anyone here? Is anyone here? What's keeping you here?
Oh no. Why? The other one didn't seem to work either.
What's keeping you here?
I just feel like getting up the activity is what we need to get it to set it off. We can go back and see if there was anything else that we missed for just one more, but I don't know. There's another dog Pokemon somewhere I heard here.
Is anyone here?
I feel like it's definitely doing more now. What did he just say? What did he say? Did anybody catch that? Okay, let's just go get the candle. Where's the hallway between everything? I don't think that one, because that one looked like choking. This one wasn't choking. He did whatever. You just got a game. How do you play? Yeah. No, it has to spark before you can place it down. There's a tutorial. I can't. I made a little short on it. But I would just follow the tutorial. That's what I did. Okay, so there should be, what, like a candle in here? Yeah, right here. I mean, I think it's going to be the chess piece. It's just really annoying with how to use Jacob's ladder. That's like the most annoying item in the game. I feel like it doesn't work as it ever should. I'm gonna leave that there for now. All right, let's see. So I think it's gonna be a. I still think it's gonna be a frickin' like intelligent ghost. I don't think it's gonna be a residual, but we'll go try it out. Alright, let's see. Let's increase the activity in here.
Is anyone here? What's keeping you here?
Alright, let's switch it to this one. Is this gonna work? It needs to, like, emit sparks up at the top.
Is anyone here?
I still think it's going to be the chess piece.
What's keeping you here?
All I'm trying to do is just increase the activity. I mean, I guess I could try something else to... do it, or did we not? Or did we not? I wonder if we need to get like a picture of it.
This device works better in my right hand.
Like, do we need to get like all these pieces of evidence for the ghost?
Did you end your life?
Why are you so annoying for? Alright, let's take this down. I don't know if we have to like record all the evidence of that ghost to then do it. That's like the only other thing I can kind of think of, because I don't remember if I ever did a picture or not. But it doesn't say like we have to do all that, which is why I'm like, do we have to? Alright, I still think that's gonna be the one. Alright. Hopefully, uploading all that should be able for us to get the stuff up. I hope. I think that is what it was.
I would like to acknowledge the presence of Luther Jameson. I've learned you were an exceptional chess player and were very knowledgeable about historical matches. I have this queen piece here. When you see it, does it make you want to play a match?
He choked.
I sadly learned you accidentally choked on your food and died while hosting a dinner party. This had to be terrifying for you. I know this happened unexpectedly and was probably very confusing for a while, but your family is concerned about you. They love you, and they want you to rest in peace. It's okay to leave and be at peace now. I'm glad you're at peace now.
All right. So I guess we just had to upload like all the evidence of it for that to work. That took way much longer than what it should have. Okay. Okay. Is it more? Like how much?
Time to investigate at Magnificent Drive.
The nursery and East Office. Fuck the East Office. Fuck the East Office. Right? Right for Alright, I think that we can do it. Hopefully, this time. Alright. Let's see. Let's do the East Office first. So that one's gonna be a little bit easier. That one's right here. Alright, let's try to speed run this. We got it. We know what we have to do. So first things first, you. We gotta figure out where the temps are and where the EMFs are. So East Office should be the room that we was just in, because this should be the East Lounge right here. Then we'll have to figure out where the nursery is, but we'll go take a look at that in a little bit. Is this normal? I hope this is the East Office. I wonder if I have to do the nursery first. I don't think it matters. Is it just this computer that's setting it off? Salamance is in the chat. That is a A-tier. A-tier Pokemons. Orbicles.
There shouldn't be a draft in here.
There shouldn't be orbs in here either, Steph. But there is.
This is an unusual EMF fluctuation.
Played the other side yet? I've
These
played the
temperature fluctuations
demo.
appear to be paranormal.
Not the full game yet, but it is on my list of things to get. What's on my wish list? Well, what up, Matt? How you doing? You enjoyed it? I think you've made videos on it. I know B-Town
This EMF
and
activity is probably
Crackers
from a
displayed it.
ghost.
Okay, so we figured out there is a ghost in here that is super scary. But I think it did each twice. You love it? I liked the, yeah, some of the stuff in that game is very, very interesting. I need to get around to getting it at some point. Alright, let let me turn you on. Alright, you. Let's get you all out the way. Joop. Oh, there we go. That's yellow. This shouldn't be yellow, but it is. Because there's a ghosties with the mosties. Because there is a ghosties with the mosties in here. Then I'm gonna go place this down over here. Then let's set you up. Set you up. You. Ahead of my videos. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I need to. I want to get it. I just spent a bunch of money on other games. I'm like, I should probably hold off for a little bit, but it is on my list. I do like the way that you get like the different levels of everything. So like if it reaches a certain EMF, it's a ghost. It's like, well, it's a certain piece of evidence instead of just like, oh, it's EMF 5. It was like, well, one ghost if it reaches EMF 4, but not like something else. What would it just record? Then you log that and it determines like how you exercise. Like it's very, very in depth. What did it record? Orbs? I don't even know. Whatever. I'm gonna upload it. And we can delete it. There we go. It does sound like it's moving things. You need to get a picture of it. What? Did you not? Why'd you put that away? I still wanted it. Okay. Now. Let's provoke this
Is anyone
ghost.
here?
Where's this ghost at? That's a very interesting single player game. There we go. Okay, so it is a female. I do know that. Thank you for showing yourself to us. Very much appreciate. Much appreciate, ghost. Ding, 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 thank you. I think you're still. Stay away from me. Why are you walking through the table? Are you trying to scare me? Alright, now. Let me see if we can get it to reenact its death. Were you murdered?
Were you
Let's try
murdered?
that one. It's Phantom. It disappeared when we took the photo. I'm really too worried about keeping the pictures. The pictures are kind of pointless. I mean, I can upload these. We do still need it to...
Were you murdered?
Maybe it wasn't murdered. You want to talk to me? I ain't recording nothing you say. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what's in my hand. We ain't recording junk. We ain't recording junk. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what we got to record in our hand. You gotta talk to me, please. I feel like you might have shown something and I missed it.
Did you end your life?
choking or stabbing or coughing? Pretty interesting, pretty interesting. Okay, now, let me get that out of the way. I think my move's good. We need to...
Anyone here who wants to talk?
Don't worry about that.
Can you make a noise?
These are frickin' pointless, dude.
Do you like the people living here?
Okay, maybe not. Anyone here who wants to talk? Can you...
Anyone here who wants to talk?
Okay, thank you. That's probably all I need to know. All right, get out before they get after us. All right, so we know how they died. We know how they did say something, and so we know it's a female as well. So I think with that we should be able to narrow it down. So let's get you up in here. Something about breathing? All right, I'm sure we can figure this out. So let's upload it. Let's upload that. Very good picture there. Let's upload that. And I'm not really too worried about the first two thingies. Yeah, that's stupid. Don't need that. Thank you for the alert, Digital. I appreciate you. Alright, female Gertrude murdered after the show. Speeding taxi. Didn't look like a speeding taxi. Alright. Emma Allison. Departed. You're not tragic. Plans on hold after death. Tripped. I wouldn't say that that was tripping. I wouldn't say that that was tripping. Brutal murder out of state. Here we go. Slumped against the wall. Stabbed multiple times. Maybe? Reminds me of childhood. My porcelain collection is my favorite. Did it say that? It didn't say that. There's no way it said that, right? It didn't. That's not... I'm about to say that sure as hell ain't that. Reminds me, no, that ain't it. That ain't it. Departed loved one. Tobacco and alcohol in bed. There's some way back. So we're trying to find how they died and did it match what they said. Oh, burned? That didn't look like burning. Didn't look like burning. Maybe I'm wrong. Ensure my possession come in the luxurious state. Following weeks, as of seeking vengeance, succumb to the health complications. Throwing clay was therapeutic. God even made us from the earth. Is it you? Maybe that's the only one that kind of makes sense though, right? So you were saying God even made us from the earth. Kiln, it does not kiln, it's way too long for that. Throwing clay was therapeutic. Throwing clay was therapeutic, I could kind of see though. I feel like. Yeah, throwing clay is therapeutic. That is what it said. That is what it said. Okay, so we know exactly what the ghost is. No, all the way down, all the way down. So this ghost is going to be Francis Allison. Consumption is... Oh, I had no idea. I didn't know what the fuck. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it said like constipation or something. I'm like, I don't even fucking know what that means. Like, what? I don't know. Where's the pottery at? Pool's hallway. Oh yeah, it's the lid. I remember this. Okay. I remember getting that once before. It has to be a residual ghost, I would think. Okay, so got you. All right. Pool's hallway. Let's go. I'll go ahead and get out Jacob's ladder here. This should be... No, pool hallway is the other side, right? Wrong thing. No, we're on the right one. This is... It just needs to go this way. That's the kitchen. Pool's hallway is... How come I can't figure this out? It's pissing me off. We're in the kitchen, we're too far. Bruh. It's this door we need to go through. This is the pool hallway. Oh, we can't go swimming even if we wanted to. Where the hell's that pot at? I hear there's a Pineco in the chat. Okay. It just looked bigger in the picture. That's what she said. Alright, so I don't know if we'll have to amp up the level, but we should be good to go.
Is anyone here?
Okay. Fuck, I always do that. Instead of holding B, I just do the others. Alright, here we go.
I would like to acknowledge the presence of Francis Allison. I have a lid from a pot you may have collected. It's really pretty. I learned you loved pottery. Can you please tell me about the pot this lid goes to? I was stricken with grief as I learned about your battle with consumption. Tuberculosis was a terrible disease. It must have been terrifying to slowly wither away. Every day, witnessing yourself less than you were the day before. Those days were long ago, and your family is now resting in peace, waiting for your arrival. It's time for you to leave this place and join them.
I think we didn't get it in time.
Is anyone here?
As always.
I would like to acknowledge the presence of Francis Allison.
Don't have to do this again because for some reason she decided to
I have
leave
a lid from a pot you may have collected.
during our long ass
really
fucking
pretty.
thing we was talking about. She's like,
I
yeah,
learned you
your
love
thing
pottery.
bores me.
Can you please tell me about the pot this lid goes to?
She's like, nah, I don't really feel like it.
I was stricken with grief as I learned about your battle with consumption. Tuberculosis was a terrible disease. It must have been terrifying to slowly wither away. Every day, witnessing yourself less than you were the day before. Those days were long ago, and your family is now resting in peace, waiting for your arrival. It's time for you to leave this place and join them.
There we go. Thank you for finally leaving this place and joining your family. We cared so much about you.
I'm glad you're at peace now.
Put these back in my backpack. Back in my backpack. We're going you. Alright, where's the nursery at? Where's the nursery? Nursery. Third floor, like, right there. Okay, let's see if we can figure it out. So, oh, we're going up to the third floor. I don't think we've investigated anything on the third floor yet. Nothing on the third floor, I do believe. Oh, it's just a bathroom. There's gotta be a way to get over there without having to go through everything, isn't there? Probably not. You're just another bathroom, aren't you? No, you're right up here. Okay. We can't go inside anywhere over here. That was a pretty fast investigation, though. Like I said, we're getting the hang of it. We speed running this. Ads are about to start, so while we make the trek into the other room and just read the temperatures the game tells us, I'm gonna go ahead and play those. I'll probably get lost by then, anyways. Where the fuck are we? I want to say the nursery is over here. Yes. We found it.
I should add this to my archives.
I have no room to open my backpack.
Alright, we'll take a picture of it here in a second. I'm gonna need you to stop because right this instance. Seems like it's getting kind of cold in here to me.
Maybe I should archive this.
You gonna tell me that this is a normal drop in temperature? You gonna tell me this is a normal drop?
These EMF levels are unusual.
I take the highly unusual. I take the highly unusual,
there.
Steph. Wait, great observation. What about the temperature? There shouldn't be a draft in here, Steph. What do you think? It's feeling
This temperature reading has to be paranormal.
Thank you. Hello?
This EMF activity is probably from a ghost.
I think so. We just heard a fucking voice. I needed to record the voice. I need more temperature drops. I need more temperature drops, Steph. This shouldn't be a draft in here, Steph. It's a little bit drafty. That's not me doing that, Steph.
Looks like they left something interesting here.
Steph, goddammit, just tell me about the temps. I don't think you've told me twice about the temps yet. I don't think I can record anything else until you at least record the temps. Steph, you're killing me. We're on a speed run time here. We're trying to speed run this. What the fuck? That's not normal, Steph! Steph, it's getting really cold in here. Did you already tell me about the temperature and I just missed it? I don't know what that means, Ghost. Alright, we're gonna assume that you told us, because that's kind of crazy if not. There we go.
This is something I should archive.
Yes, Steph, we understand. Thank you, Ghost. Get you in here. Let's get you in here. All right.
Maybe I should archive this.
We're getting rid of that. We're gonna archive that. What the hell does this sound?
Is anyone here?
They're going crazy over there, man. They're going crazy. Holy shit, it's a mare? It just busted the lights?
Did you end your life?
Oh shit, dude. You're a guy. Ah, that would have been a good one. Would have been a good one. Can you get out of my way, please? I'm just trying to leave. Alright, let's see. First off, I want to put this down. I don't remember if we got this, so I'm going to go ahead and... Actually... Let's do that. That wasn't in here, though, was it? Or wasn't it? You would have stuck with the huntsman. That was you this time. I didn't even say your name, and then I should have. Just because I felt bad, because you called me mean, and so I didn't want to upset your feelings. Next time, though, I'm not gonna care as much.
Were you murdered?
Jesus. What's going on, dude? Motherfucking everywhere.
Everything is okay.
Well, I passed out. That was too much going on. Looks like he was choking himself, though. Looks like he was choking. Spicy, nice. Thank you, Tobias. Thank you, thank you. Right, Lynn? I was about to call Linus Lily. Ooh. That would have been a worst. Okay. We got a lot going on here. So, let's get you out. Looked like he was choking himself. What guys do we got here? Tribute to life. You're alive. Life of pampered stress ends in death. Son, more genuine question. Family member admitted he was prone to allowing himself to become emotionally unstable for as a result of work, behavior, suppressed in life. A gunshot. Okay, so he shot himself. I don't know if that was showing shot himself. I don't know. The venter is what they call me. Full-bodied, fermenting wine by the cask. It doesn't say any of that, right? I need to upload these, I think, and just make it easier, and then I'm going to try to take this thing out all the time. Oh my god, I deleted both and not all of them uploaded. Oh, that was the other one. We already had that. I don't know. I don't feel like that's right now, so we'll skip that one. We can upload it for now just to compare here in a little bit, but I don't think that one's going to be it. Eulogy. Swatting all over. So he was the one that got stung. It didn't look like swatting to me, though, did it? That didn't look like swatting. I feel like I would know that. Delusion against someone. Collapse. We'll do that one. That one looks sus. Appendicitis. This one's like pick a card, cut the deck. This is yours, I assume. It doesn't sound like that. It doesn't sound like that. Right. this is... I think it said never trusted anyone who hated cats. I think it's going to be Ernest here. It's going to be Ernest. A can of cat food in the kitchen is where that one is. Doesn't sound like that. I think we still need to upload a video of him, though, so let's see if we can get that. There we go. Can I go anywhere up here? Maybe. No, waste of time. Alright, waste of time. Waste of time is a waste of time. I didn't think this would really lead to anywhere, but you never know. Alright, let's see. Now we gotta figure out... how to get to the 3rd floor, because I'm pretty sure this is still the 2nd floor. Did I miss this? Or am I just dumb? I think I'm just dumb. Alright. I'll upload that. That's good. That's good. Do you think you can stop it guys right this instance? That was my worry. Alright. I think we have everything, right? Like, got a picture of the ghost. We got the track. And it's gonna be Ernest. We'll delete Eddie. Bro, get out the way. Are you like right there?
Is anyone here?
There we go.
What was I doing?
What?
Is anyone here?
Where the hell are you, dude?
What's keeping you here?
Where you at, Bucky's? Why did you stop?
Is anyone here?
Worshipped as a god.
Well, there went worshipped as a
I would
god.
like to acknowledge the presence of Ernest Allison. I found a can of cat food and couldn't help thinking about you and your cats. I would have loved to meet you and your cats. Do you think your cats would like me? I was sad to learn about your heart attack. I know you had big plans that evening and wanted everything to be perfect. I know this was the last thing you wanted to happen, but this was out of your control. Your family grieved for you, but that doesn't mean you need to stay. They love you and want you to be at peace. It's okay to leave here and pass on.
Let's go.
I'm glad you're at peace now.
Speed ran that one, baby. Let's go. Much faster than the others. I think we're getting a good hang of it. I'm just gonna like start increasing to 3. I wonder like if the early access right now like ends at chapter 1 or if it goes all the way up to chapter 5. Wild Cerula Edge is in the chat. That's an A-tier Pokemon. A-tier Pokemon's in the chat. A-tiers, A-tiers. This is the library area, so this will lead back to... Okay. Think straight, think straight, think straight. I think you're a little bit too early with the timer ball there, Natty. I don't know how well it's going to be to catch. We've never had a residual ghost yet. Wait, I thought we had. I feel like it's... doing different things. Interesting. Are we still on 2 or are we going up to 3? Curious. Probably won't play this one. But...
time to investigate at Magnificent Drive.
I'm curious if it's going to bump it up to 3. No, it's still 2, nursery and library. All right. We're going to call it here. We're going to take a little bit of a break. Probably be back about 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight with what's its face? Lethal Company, playing the new Lethal Company update. So for y'all watching, hope to see you all back there. YouTube, have a good rest of your day. Hopefully we'll see you tonight. And if you're on Twitch, we're going to find somebody to rate.